If you're watching today, or you've watched any of these in the past, then I know for sure you're a person who spends their life caring about others and about how others become successful. Oh, you may not host a hangout or write a blog or do a podcast. You may do it quietly, simply, and perfectly through the life you live, through the job you do and the career you work on each and every day. You may assist others in online marketing. You may help other people overcome their fear of being on camera. You may work in the traditional world and be a sales coordinator or a training and development coordinator or an accountant who helps keep a company afloat so the hundreds and thousands of people that work for it can have a job into the future. But suffice to say, if you're watching and you've watched any of these hangouts, you care about other people. But you know what I found is kind of funny? Maybe ironic's a better word. I found that despite how much we care, and I include myself in the mix, we often stop and don't think about the person we should care about the most. And that's you and I. I listened to Juliet Voster last week on a blab, and she was talking about the topic du jour this time of year, how we can get ready for the next year and be bigger and better and stronger and all that other neat stuff. And in the course of her conversation with the host, Andy Bryan, she read the line that I put on this meme. I believe that this job of changing ourselves is an inside job. Hi, I'm John Jerkowitz. Good morning. Happy season's greeting to however you choose to celebrate or not celebrate this time of year. This is the last hangout I'm going to do this year. I'm going to take some time for me. I'm going to take some time to reflect and relax and work from the inside out. Hopefully, when I do, the initiatives I put forth next year are going to be better, more influential, and help more people than they helped this year. By the way, I have no clue what those are going to be. And I have to tell you, in 62 plus years of my life, this has probably been the most exciting holiday season I've ever had. There's a quietness, there's a serenity. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to share that with you. And I'd like to share that with you in the form of a very short visualization that I use to help me get my day started. Unfortunately, I don't own the rights to any music, or I'd play the music in the background a little bit. But here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to sit back for a moment in your chair and just close your eyes, or if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, look at the picture that's on the screen before you. Now, I want you to imagine yourself in a very comfortable chair, your favorite one. Doesn't have to be a certain type, it's just yours. And I want you to be in your favorite room, wherever that is, at home, in your office. And what I'd like you to do is take a very deep breath, as deep as you're physically capable of, hold it for a second, and exhale. And again. As you begin to relax, I'd like you to imagine that in that comfortable room you're sitting in, there's 3 doors in front of you. And behind those doors represent all the good-willed people, all the self-help books behind another, all the hangouts, videos, CDs, podcast programs, all us wonderful people who are trying to help make you a better you. And then I'd like you to see yourself locking all three of those doors from the inside. Now it's just you and you. And if you feel a little anxious, that's okay. I'd like you to concentrate just for a second in the area around your heart. And I'd like you to feel a real warmth. And I'd like that warmth to penetrate every part of you. And as it does, I'd like you to see that warmth become light and fill your room. Almost a cleansing. And I'd like you to just take that feeling and hold on to it for a few seconds. And just feel the warmth and the energy that you bring to this universe enfold you in the room you're sitting in. Now slowly open your eyes. The nice thing about recording on YouTube is that if you'd like to use that, elongate it a little bit. I only commit to 5 minutes, maybe 10 each week. That little meditation or visualization that I shared with you is something I've began using. So as I said when I started the broadcast, this is my last hangout on air for the year. I'll be part of the wonderful group of Lights Camera HOA this afternoon. But no more weekly motivations and inspirations until the start of the year. And I'm not even sure it's going to come back in this format. Because one of the things I learned when I listened to Juliet Vorster is that inside job of mine requires a bit of work, a bit of patience, and a whole lot of silence. And that's what I plan on doing for the remainder of the year. So I wish you a happy holiday on behalf of Joan and myself. I hope you have a great time of year, celebrating however you choose to celebrate. And I'll leave you with this challenge, this motivation or inspiration for the week, other than working on yourself. I'm going to leave you with the challenge to reach out to somebody else this time of year and help make their holiday a memorable one. So I'm John Jerkowitz signing off for 2015, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye now.